There's something beneath you in your sewer that is threatening to take over. Huge amounts of fats, oil, and grease, commonly known as fog, are building up underneath cities across the country, creating problems in entire neighborhoods, potentially affecting public health and safety, and temporarily closing businesses. Fog buildup reduces the capacity of sewer pipes and the flow of wastewater, and can cause problems inside restaurants, causing slow drains or even completely blocking them. When sewage builds up and cannot get past a clog, it must go somewhere. Many sewer blockages and overflows result from the buildup of fog and can create a public health hazard and close nearby beaches. Sewage will seek the nearest outlet, which may be a nearby manhole or a service lateral at your restaurant, causing it to back up into the kitchen. Sometimes the sewage will back up into nearby homes. Your restaurant can be closed by the health department until the wastewater is cleaned up, and if your restaurant is closed, you aren't making money. Large amounts of grease slip down the drains of cities each month. Most of it comes from dirty dishes and food waste washed down the drain, becoming a huge problem for cities and causing unnecessary sewer backups. In London, they cleared around 80,000 blockages per year, and some are so large they are referred to as fatbergs. Thousands of customers have experienced sewer flooding in their homes and businesses as a result of the blockages. Fog is combined of the fats, oils, and grease used in preparing the foods we eat, whether at home or at our favorite restaurant. It comes from marinades and sauces, gravies, meat scraps, and even ice cream. Just as in your kitchen at home, grease will stick to many surfaces and it's difficult to remove. Sewer pipes are especially vulnerable to grease buildup. Their cool internal surfaces provide ideal locations on which thin layers of grease can build up. As grease travels through the sewer, it will leave a tiny portion of itself if it comes into contact with the sewer or any other obstruction in it, such as wipes. Over a period of time, subsequent touches by grease will build up to the point that the sewer pipe is completely choked by huge globs of grease. As the pipe gets blocked, its capacity is reduced and the wastewater can back up into businesses and homes or outside. Cleanup is expensive, and sewer agencies are now recovering these costs from businesses such as yours. So where does fog come from? Common sources of fog include fried foods, cooking meats, butter, ice cream and other dairy products, gravy and sauces, mayonnaise, and salad dressings. The average fast food restaurant is estimated to produce more than 28 pounds of grease per day, almost 200 pounds per week. This adds up to more than 10,000 pounds of grease per year from one fast food restaurant. There are many restaurants that produce grease. An estimated 4.5 billion pounds of grease is produced each year just by the estimated 160,000 fast food restaurants in the United States alone, not including the grease produced from other restaurants with plates and dishwashers. Grease washed down drains can also accumulate and collect in sewer pump stations, and the pumps can't operate properly, causing backups to occur in communities. In 2013, New York City received more than 9,000 restaurant grease-related sewer backup complaints. So what can you do to help keep your business open and running smoothly? Because if your restaurant is closed for business due to a sewage backup, you aren't making money and you may lose customers. Use a degreasing agent in the mop water before you dump it down the drain. And if possible, dump the water to a mop sink that has been connected to a grease interceptor, which will separate out the grease. Never pour mop water outside where it can go into storm drains and waterways. Do not sweep trash into the floor drains. This will help to avoid clogging of the drains and keep them clean. Wash any floor mats over the mop sink. Never wash them outdoors where the greasy water can go into storm drains and go to the nearby waterways. Keep strainer baskets and filters in all drains to keep trash and debris out. Use dry cleanup methods to clean up greasy spills and avoid letting the grease go down any floor drains. Maintain your hood, exhaust, and filters regularly to prevent greasy buildup and the potential for fire. Wipe and scrape all grease from the filters to the trash or recycle bin prior to washing. Use a professional service to clean the filters and hoods as necessary. Post signs near kitchen sinks and conduct training of all kitchen employees. Maintain grease interceptors regularly and have your sewer lateral cleaned annually to prevent the buildup of grease that could build up and block the line, causing a backup into your restaurant or out into the environment. Use dry cleanup methods to clean up spills and keep trash and debris out of the drains by using drain screens. Keep drains flowing by wiping all food and greasy residue to the trash before washing. Capture grease as close to the source as possible. Maintain grease interceptors and traps on a regular schedule for maximum efficiency. Wipe up greasy spills with dry absorbent materials before mopping. Collect and recycle used cooking oil. This recycled cooking oil can earn restaurants thousands of dollars a year and provides additional sustainability benefits. Keep trash and debris out of the drains by using screens. This will also keep your grease interceptor cleaner and able to function efficiently. Wipe all food and greasy residue to the trash before washing. Clean exhaust hood filters properly, scraping all grease to the trash before washing. Use a professional service to clean hoods regularly and protect against grease fires. Prevent fog problems, including backed up drains, with better housekeeping practices. Prevent fog problems by conducting preventive maintenance on your restaurant's sewer interceptor and other grease separating devices. Conduct regular cleaning and keep clogs from forming in pipes, which can cause backups into your restaurant or outdoors. Properly maintain your grease interceptor by hiring a reputable company to clean out the contents on a regular basis. Ensure that your grease interceptor is functioning optimally at all times to reduce pumping costs and avoid having fog flow through to the sewer. Buildups of fog can cause corrosion to equipment and sewer pipes, costing money to maintain, repair, or even replace. Damages can also occur in the community, and your restaurant may be financially liable for them. In addition, your restaurant may be required to install a grease collection system, which can cost between $3,000 to $30,000, depending on the type, size, and location. The grease accumulating in the sewer can also cause odors, which may impact your restaurant and neighboring businesses. Restaurants can be held financially responsible for damages from greasy backups, and enforcement action from the sewer agency can result in additional inspections and fines. Cleaning up excess fog buildup in a city's sewage system is a messy, time-consuming, and costly affair, and restaurants are being told to handle their fog properly or bear the additional costs. Cities are taking more serious approaches to reducing grease with additional regulations and fines. The Environmental Protection Agency recently issued a fine of more than $200,000 to one city and told them to make millions of dollars of improvements to stop sewage overflows. Prevention is much cheaper. You can help your restaurant to save money and time involved in costly repairs and cleanups. By keeping drains clean, you can also help prevent bad odors and pest problems and improve your business's image with your customers and community. You can do this. Take the steps, make a difference. Training and preventive maintenance is key. Please share this tool with others. Subscribe to our channel for updates and visit Innover Environmental at innoverforwater.com. Follow us on Twitter at innoverforwater. Thanks for watching and for your grease prevention efforts.